Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and a corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. And today we're going to be discussing a very important topic, O-1B visa for bloggers, influencers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers, any one of you who is involved in this new field, in this new sphere, who wants to come to the States and evolve and bring the talent and possibly then get a green card. At the end of this video, you'll be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case from me, something that other attorneys call a consultation, and want you to pay them $300. Let's go. Let's agree that I'll be calling all of you guys bloggers, right? So it doesn't matter if you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, if you're on, I wanted to say Tinder. It's a little bit different. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, doesn't really matter. You're a blogger, you're an influencer, right? So I'll be calling you blogger. Doesn't really matter if you're blogging or maybe you're monetizing in a different way, just not to call all these words at the same time. What kind of O-1 visa is good for bloggers? If you asked me this question a year ago, I would say O-1A visa is probably the way to go. However, now I changed my mind based on what I see coming from USCIS, from the immigration services. And nowadays, we file our petitions for bloggers based on O-1B visa. And this is the best way to go, and I will explain why. You have to remember that O-1A visa and O-1B visa are the same, but for different categories. Who falls within O-1A visa? Business people, education people, athletes, and science. So these four categories are mostly falling within O-1A visa. And it's possible for a blogger to get O-1A visa if we file it as a business. It's possible. We've done it in the past successfully. And remember, I have 100% approval rate for O-1 visas, O-1B or O-1A. We've done it successfully in O-1A category. However, nowadays we do it for O-1B and we claim it as in the sphere of television or video. This does really make sense. Why? Let's discuss the criteria of O-1B visa to see whether you fit for this category and whether you can come to the States. So all of you have an account on social media that I already discussed, and you monetize it somehow by means of having some channel. And let's, for example, use on YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel and you have over 1 million subscribers and you have gold button from YouTube, we can call it award or prize for your matters. And also we'll be claiming that you will continue to participate to get a diamond button in the future, which is 10 million subscribers, as you know, on YouTube. And that way we can satisfy already one criteria. So number two, coming from the same thing, from your account, if it has a lot of subscribers, if a lot of people watch your videos, if there's a lot of engagement, if people write about you on social media or on major media in your country or other countries, if you have sponsors for your channels who want to pay you money to advertise their stuff and things like that, then we can call your account organization with a high reputation. And of course, you will be playing a critical or leading role in this channel. So that way we close half of the criteria, the critical or leading role in an organization with a high reputation. And because you will continue to develop your channel, we close the second part of this criterion, which has a component of the future. Right? So the first two criteria, and I know some of you like, Stanislav, what are you talking about? Why are you discussing past and the future? This is O-1 visa. Hold your horses, hold your horses. There are two criteria in O-1B visa that have the past component and the future. So the prizes and awards is one of them, which is discussed it and how you can satisfy it. And the second one is the critical or leading role in an organization with a high reputation. Your account, your channel could be satisfying both of these criteria if you do it right. Of course, there are other awards and prizes concerning the social media and bloggers and influencers, so if you get those, it's even better. Also, if you're an ambassador of some brand or a company, organization, for example, you're a sport blogger and Nike sponsors your videos, you wear the Nike cap, Nike t-shirt, whatever it is, they pay you money, you have contracts. we can say that you're ambassador of a Nike brand, or you play a critical role in the organization because you spread the word about them, they get more sales and things like that. So there are other ways to satisfy the critical or leading role, and that's coming from other companies where you participate or you do something for them that plays a significant role within the company. So we already discussed two, and you're like, oh my god, I already closed 2 criteria and I have only 1 to go in order to satisfy the 3 minimum criteria out of the 6 in O-1B visa. And this is great. And the third one is money. If you get paid for whatever you do, if you monetize your videos, if you get paid for the views, for the engagement, for the commercials and things like that, we can show that you make more money than average blogger. And there's no exact information how much bloggers are making. We can use the expert letters or producers letters or marketing organizations who will write what kind of money our good, talented bloggers are making, and you can fall within those numbers. So this is 3. Also, don't forget that in O-1B visa, you can close one of the criterion by having good recommendations about you. Other bloggers, producers, marketing companies, the big companies you play a critical role or leading role, they can write letters about your talent and how good you are, what stands you out from all other bloggers, and that way we can close the 4th criterion. And you're like, oh my god, I'm already in the US. That's right. Let's discuss what else you can do to satisfy all other criteria. The major press about you. If you have internet newspapers, magazines, or offline newspapers or magazines writing about you being a talented blogger, then we can satisfy the 5th criteria. And the 6th one is the commercial or critical success of your content. Let's put it this way. So if you have content that made you a lot of money, or that had a lot of good critical reviews from other bloggers, from journalists, from people from the industry, we can satisfy the 6th criteria. So this is possible for a good blogger to satisfy all 6 criteria and get O-1B visa with flying colors. Also, do not forget that for O-1B visa, you have to have an employer in the United States of America. Who that could be? Most often it's your producer. It's your American producer who's gonna grow and scale your project here in the US. And your employer could be a person, like as an agent, an agency, a company who's gonna resell your services to other projects, to other people who wanna buy advertising, or it could be a company and you'll be working for this company in-house, right? So there are 3 opportunities. Also, the 4th opportunity is good for those of you having an entrepreneurial spirit. If you want to work for yourself, it's also possible. You can open an LLC or a C Corp in the United States of America. You have to do the proper corporate structure of this company, capitalize it, meaning funding it, giving it the money, and writing the business plan, and that entity could become your employer. So this is important to understand. This is your case for O-1B visa. If you think you satisfy at least 3 criteria out of the 6 that we discussed, and remember, there is an alternative criteria. Let's say you did something significant for the industry, you created some trend, or you've been called to be a jury to select some other bloggers, or maybe you write publications like an articles or scientific articles or important articles in the major press. Those could also be alternative criteria to satisfy additional criteria in this type of visa. And if you have an employer or you have a company who is going to be your employer, and it could be your company, please go down below this video, find the link and fill out the questionnaire that I prepared for you, so I could give you a free evaluation of your case. And remember, some attorneys call it a consultation and want to charge you $300. You get it for free here. After that, I will invite you to the immigration planning, where I will build a strategy of filing and scaling your petition for O-1 visa, so you come here and become even more successful. And remember, some of you guys are so famous you are celebrities, and we can go straight to the green card in the case that you are recognized internationally. So don't miss this opportunity. Smash the like button if you like this video. If you wanted to create more content like this in the future, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I release 2 videos a week, and these videos, guys, hands down are the best among all other immigration attorneys in the world, and you can get the best information here, the most actual, the most dynamic, and I update you on everything new right away. Also, I have a TikTok in English and Instagram in English. You have to subscribe to those 2 for sure, especially if you're a blogger. You can also evaluate my artistic skills on TikTok, and every day on Instagram I post stories, I explain how things work, so don't miss it. It's a very good chance for us to stay in touch. This was Stanislav Shamaev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.